Hello, and welcome to A Word of Hope. I'm Father Tom Lynch. I am the pastor of St. Pius V Parish here in Chicago. You know, I have friends that own an orchard in northern Michigan, and they are constantly cutting down the trees that no longer produce fruit and planting saplings in their place so that the orchard will continue to bear fruit. It takes about 7 years for a sapling to begin growing fruit. So they need to constantly be aware so that their orchard will continue to be fruitful and they can have a living. You know, Jesus uses the example of bearing fruit and being fruitful in his messages and in his parables. But we are people, not trees. And Jesus wants us to be mindful of another kind of fruit that we can produce. Not fruit that comes from trees, but fruit that comes from the heart. Spiritual fruit. Fruit that lasts forever. You know, there was a young man who came to Jesus one time and said, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" And after quizzing the young man, Jesus said, "Go. Sell what you have, give the money to the poor, and then come and follow me." Jesus is telling this young man that material goods are not to be sought after before all else. Look for that spiritual fruit. Love, compassion, understanding, mercy. This is the fruit that will last unto eternal life. Make that the focus of our lives. And it's not just for the spirit, but also we can also become more happy, more content with our lives. You know, Jesus is always pruning and taking away the dead parts of our lives. May we ever be mindful of what are those parts, what are those obstacles in my life that are not life-giving and fruitful. And we too can prune away these parts so that we can be fruitful in the Lord.